Good morning, students and friends. Again, I'm with you. Speak some English or maybe something about day-to-day life that happens. Certainly, the agitation that is there in the mind, in the heart of yours to speak English will be clarified and mitigated. A time will come you will be speaking the way in a very fluent way. Today, I'm simply taking one of the term that is known as L and D. L and D, L stands for life and D stands for death. Now the question is there, what is life? Eating, drinking, dancing, sleeping. Is it life? Maybe or may not be. Or you can say it about that, somebody simply thinks it about that life is the name of enjoyment. Enjoyment what? Somebody kills a person, that is also enjoyment. Somebody teaches a person, that is also enjoyment. Somebody makes Eve teaching, that is also enjoyment. But you ever thought it about that life doesn't mean that much of a thing. Life is expanded to a great extent. Sharing the tears of a person, giving the cheer, that is also life. This is the biggest one. Making the person to be really supposed to be just actually carrying something, just you can say it out there, getting some sort of joy. That is also life. Making the darkness from the life of a person to be removed, that is also life. Now it depends on you. What type of life would you like to adopt? The life of darkness, the life of brightness. Life of brightness for others and life of brightness for itself. In most of the cases, person becomes self-centered. Self-centered in the sense he doesn't want to make the thing to be really supposed to disclose, basically secret. Why does he do the thing? Because of the fear psychosis. Maybe some person will listen to about the story of that person, he will just exploit the very person. Maybe because of the reason in most of the cases, person simply actually remain mum. Or it is thought to be so. Silence is golden. Person think this much of a thing. If you do not speak, this means it over that you are gold. But I mean to say it about that. Suppose the teacher is going to classroom. If just follow the principle, silence is golden. Can he do the teaching? Perhaps not. You, my dear friend, all these sentences, all the proverb, all the maxim doesn't apply in almost all the places. It depends on the situation where you do not know anything about the topic being discussed. In that case, you remain silent because of the reason if you speak. And if you cannot actually make the thing to be clarified, you will be becoming foolish. In that case, silence is golden. You listen to it. You make it to be just verified. You make it to be just analyzed. You make it to be satisfied to the mind of your second time. You get the chance, you can discuss it over that. This is the thing. Ignorance here. So you can say it over that life is what you make it. Making is actually differing in the sense. Suppose a person gets the stomach to be empty. He is simply told it over that you give the philosophy of the very person, the very life. He will be simply taking it out that no philosophy I know besides just food in the stomach because of the reason I haven't got the food, you can say it out that. Food is the biggest philosophy of life. Maybe leaders are there, maybe you can say it out that speakers are there, maybe saints are there, maybe friars are there. If they do not take the food, they cannot make themselves to be speaking, particularly the thing that they wanted to speak. My dear friend, your first religion is what? Food. After that, certainly you can make yourself to be developing in the area in which you want to establish yourself. Nobody is foolish, nobody is ass, nobody is duffer, nobody is cipher. Everybody has got something special, and you need that special thing to be just nourished, and accordingly you pursue the just life of yourself, and you can just make yourself to be establishing in the field. Don't become copycat. Somebody tells become Gandhi, somebody tells become Modi, somebody tells become Nehru, somebody tells become Patel. Don't become anything. You become yourself. If you become yourself, certainly you will be getting your name and fame. Otherwise, people will tell you duplicate, dummy, this much of the thing. This is what about life I told you. Now let us come to death. What is death? Definition simply tells. Simple mechanical failure in the mechanism of body is death. Your body is a mechanism. Sometimes it fails, a person dies. Maybe heart attack is there, failure of system is there, a person dies. Maybe somebody actually stabbed, or you can say that bleeding is there, a person dies. So you can say it over that somebody is getting fatal disease, somebody is getting shock, somebody is getting this and that, and this is how mechanical failure is there in the body. This is how a person dies. But I'm not going to talk about that death. I'm going to talk about the death. A person moving on the road, even then he is dead. A person just doing the work, even then he is dead. A person is sleeping, even then he is dead. Do you know why? Morality in that particular person is already dead. The incident I saw on the television, a particular boy is actually stabbing a girl. Almost all the persons are moving from the road. They are not actually getting a reaction out of the situation. Will you be telling that those persons are living? No, that persons are dead. Living dead, you can say it out. They don't have any concern besides the concern of the self. You are belonging to a country, you are belonging to certain area. This is what is the pride of your life. You find the problem with the very country, you find the problem with the very area, even then you remain silent. You find the bogus leader, you find the teacher, those are not just sufficient enough to deal with the students, they are killing the very students in the class, mass in mass. In that case, even then you are just living silent. Are you just thinking that you are breathing? I don't think so. Are you thinking that you are really supposed to be very much alert? Are you thinking it out that you are a social worker? Are you thinking it out that you are doing something good, particularly for the sake of nation, for the sake of humanity, for the sake of peace, for the sake of love? No. Only speaking will not do. Let your work speak. In that case, you are simply a living person. Otherwise, I simply make the person two-legged person, like an animal. Or besides that, I simply told you when a question was asked, what is the name of the most dangerous animal of the world? Do you know what was the answer? Just let me tell you, let me take you one of the zoo, particularly in Kenya. In that zoo, it was written on a notice, most dangerous animal of the world. It was a cage. And there was no animal there, only a mirror was actually put there. Whosoever person goes there and actually look and read the very just like a sign given there, look there, actually look at the very message written there, most dangerous animal of the world. Just imagine, animal doesn't go to look at the mirror. Birds do not go to look at the mirror. Who goes? It is human being. This is how we can say it out that human being is the most dangerous animal of the world. He is created, he is destroyer, he is peacemaker, he is love maker, he is God, he is devil, he is Rama, he is Ravana, he is Krishna, he is Kalsa. You see, in which area do you belong, whether to life or whether to death. If I told you too much, I will not be begging apology. This is the real scenario from morning to evening till late night I see on the television. In the faculty, in the area of news. This means thank you.